Namaskar, Savaijanama. First, good morning. Hari Om Tat Sat Om Namah Shivaya. My name is Shiva Prasad Upreti. You can call me SP Upreti in short. It's my great privilege to be here, and my humble thanks goes to respected Dr. Rita Jungel and Dr. Lisa Lorenzetti, as you provided me such an amazing opportunity to be here and present about the amazing topic. So before starting off, I want you all to remember what we discussed mainly yesterday. So I have summarized three aspects. Number one, I was attentively listening to our keynote speakers, Dr. Lisa and Charima Athama. So Dr. Lisa emphasized the men's involvement in establishing the gender justice not only in local but in global perspective. And another men's network or men's connection that she talked about the Alberta men's group. And other was, as we all concluded what I believe in my summary, that the local initiation. So local initiation can impact the global perspective as well. So what could I do right after this program? What could we do to make this happen, to establish the gender justice and to promote the gender equality in the society like developing countries in Nepal or even in developed country like Canada? So what is the implementation of our this amazing international resource conference? So what can I do? What can you do? What can we do to make it happen? So maybe the little answer I have for that, respected ladies and gentlemen, I want to ask you, what would be one tool to change the societal construct, societal norms like gender? What could be the one tool to change the societal thoughts or our opinions, our attitudes, beliefs? What could be one tool? Would you mind please answer?
Education.
Maybe education, exactly. Education from the school level, college level, this kind of research conference and dissemination of knowledge or intergroup activities like multicultural society, somewhat like that, and different kinds of trainings. I had asked questions to Dr. Lisa yesterday that are there some kinds of training developed to disseminate this kind of knowledge so that the people can change their mindset for the inclusive gender equality and justice and transforming the masculinities. So there are many tools. So out of them, what is the immediate impact can have in our mind? So this is what is my topic, and what I believe is media have still that kind of tool. That's why. So welcome to my presentation. So here we go. Let me begin with this topic. So I am a mental health professional and journalist by the profession. 33% of women should be in all the areas, all the professional areas or all the political areas. So I remember Dr. Lisa that if one male is abusing his wife at home, cannot advocate, or if he advocates also, then that may not be the impactful, some like that she had told. Similarly, media is the place where we advocate about the greatness, about the good news, or about the this gender justice and gender equality, but media itself does not include this. But another good news we have, in 2006, there were only 430 women journalists actually member of this FNJ, whereas during this around 2 decades, it has exponentially increased to actually 2,408. It is really good news for us. And another perspective is women in decision making in the media house. That is editor-in-chief, editor, somewhere else. So one research had been done by this Sancharika Somo in 2016. So they found across Nepal, by studying among 907 media houses, only 2.4% were the editor-in-chief occupied by the women, and 4.3 as executive editors and 11.1 editors. So this is also not so exciting because in the decision level they are not included as per the constitution provision. Another aspect I was done, this media's role in policy formulation. So it's really wonderful for us that By the way, I am the last presenter, so maybe no time limit. However, so Dr. Rita, I was telling you why it is really impactful to be at the last. As you had told me to move on first day, so I told you let it be. So it is the last because it is where we can implement our knowledge. As I'm making use of this program, so this is also one thing that I'm doing to establish the gender justice. So this is the implementation. That's why I'm at the last, but I seem so happy. Okay. So media's role in gender this policy formulation. We have good news. As regular advocacy by the media, different kinds of policies has been changed. And for example, this equity, inclusion during our this people's movement. So media advocacy pressurized government to change the policy as well. And another really wonderful jobs can be done by the media involvement is investigative journalism reveal the violence that is at our home or in our work setting or in a school or somewhere else. So this also pressurized government, or this also at least gives the way to think about to include the gender justice and equality.